u equal to 0. It takes 4 seconds for it to reach ground. G is taken to be 10 meter per second squared. Height is asked. So h is equal to ut plus half gt squared. 0 times 4 plus half into 10 into 4 squared. So this will be 5. 0 plus 5 into 16, that is 80 meters is the height. So if you imagine this being ground and a pebble is dropped. So when a pebble is dropped, so the first thing that we are going to find out is what is the depth of the well, because the question says that it took 20 seconds for this pebble to fall to the water. So that means when this pebble was traveling in air, it took 20 seconds. So if we take h is equal to ut plus half gt squared, so that is 0 into 20 plus half into 10 into 20 into 20. So this is 0 and this will be 10. So that will be 2000. That means the height of the well is 2000 meters. Okay, so you can imagine that this is a pretty deep well like this, where the water, is 2000 meters from the ground. When this pebble hit, it creates a splash. Now the splash sound is traveling and it will be heard by the person who dropped the pebble. So now what was falling? The pebble was falling. But what is traveling up? The sound is traveling up. How much has the sound has to travel? The sound has to travel 2000 meters. How much time will the sound take? It depends upon how fast the sound travels. So the speed of the sound is given to be 330 meter per second. So time taken will be distance upon speed, 6.06 seconds. The total time, okay, that means the pebble is released and the sound is heard, will be 20 plus 6.06, that is 26.06 seconds. This is ground, this is the tower. A ball is thrown vertically upward with a velocity of 19.6 meter per second from the top of a tower. The ball travels up and then it falls to the ground in a total time of 5 seconds. So the question that they have asked is, what is the height of the tower? The second question is velocity of the ball on reaching ground. G is 9.8 meter per second squared. What is, you have to ask yourself two things. Where was the ball initially and where was the final position of the ball? So this is the initial position of the ball. Let me call it as A. And this is the final position of the ball, that is B, on the ground. So therefore, the displacement of the ball is AB, which is also the height of the tower. So even if the ball goes up and comes down, that is negated because the starting and the final position is same. Okay, so the formula that we will be using is h is equal to ut minus half gt squared. So this h is equal to 19.6 multiplied by 5 minus half into 9.8 into 5 squared. So this will be 98 minus 122.5, and therefore this will give us 24.5 meters negative. So we can say that height of the tower is 24.5 meters. The next thing that they are asking, what is the velocity of the ball just before it touches the ground? So V is equal to U minus GT. So this is 19.6 and this is 9.8 into 5. So 19.6 minus 49, negative 29.4 meter per second. So therefore, velocity on reaching ground is 29.4 meter per second downward. That means it is pointing down.